Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, thank you for joining me. If you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome as always. So today's video is about Ao and Om. They were pictured together in Japan. I think from the airport to like them going to a theme park. I'm sure like this person was following them or someone was hired to follow them because there have been rumors of them being a thing from as early as March this year. So I don't know how long that relationship has lasted. Au and Om still haven't come out and spoken about it. If you don't know who Au is, he's the other half of the CP album, and Om is the other half of meenbabe. Now, meenbabe is from MGI, they do GLs, and Aoboom, they're from GMMTV and they do BLs. Now, I don't know where like MGI and GMMTV meet because this is the second CP that has come from both of them. We had Charlotte Austin and C, and we have now Au and Om. Now, I don't know, maybe they introduced one another to each other. Maybe Silot introduced our Om to one another. We never know. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Have I ever seen C and Au together? I don't know. Now, they still haven't come out and spoken about it. We've seen Au go ahead like or go forward like he actually doesn't care and continued promoting like his ship. He recently put out a tweet like celebrating the anniversary of Tang Fang. If you don't know who Tang Fang are, they were part of characters in We Are the series, like my best album characters, loved them to death. That is the show that made me fall in love with Aoboom. To be honest, that is where I felt like their acting peaked. And after that, I wished GMMTV would have just given them a lead role because that is where they cemented like their acting. And a lot of people actually got to know them and loved them and actually loved We Are the series because of that. Now, there have been pictures of them. Is it pictures? Like pictures of them, like the correlations between them for some time now. Now, there have been things like couple rings, same clothes, charms, and so many. Now, again, I always say like clothes, they can be shopping from the same shops and so on and so forth. Rings, they can be given the same rings. Maybe they were promoting the same rings, brand of rings, and they were given a PR package. Like there's so much more. But again, like the people who are putting this information are very specific as to even where they got those rings from. They have come out with receipts. Now, look, I have no problem with Awu dating. Like, he's a grown man. He's supposed to find his better half now, someone that he's willing to spend the rest of his life with. Too. Now, I don't know how this will turn out because it might just end up being the win-lose situation whereby they will say that, oh, we were both just in Japan and it wasn't anything there, like, and we decided to just meet up. But it will be hard to convince people because people have footage of you guys from the airport to your events in Japan. So it will be actually really hard to refute that, especially after this came out, after Boom went on stage in front of thousands of people and referred to Au as his fan, and Au was there like surprised, shocked, smiling, shy, like playing it off like it was something. And then it's not just only that, that thing trended for more than I think 24 hours. That part of the video, like I think like the most talked about things about the Pond for Win fan meet was Pond rapping that famous Chinese song and Aoboom like whole fiasco like on stage. Those are what I saw mostly on my timeline. So yeah, it was a huge deal. And then under 48 hours later, like their fans were given this massive news. Now, it's all like a lot of people, I'm not going to say a lot of people, like 10% would like be like really upset. Are they justified to be upset? Not really. But also, when you are out there, and this is the problem I have with like Thai BL or GL entertainers. Like you push this narrative that this person is your other half, like they are your rib. Like you can never see yourself fall in love with another person if it's not them. Like you can't eat, sleep, breathe, talk without them. When most of you can't even spend like half of the time together if you're not being paid, or if you're not trying to market yourself, or if you're not in a group of people, because you can't stand being together, just the two of you. That's the problem. Now, if you just come out and people just know it's fan service, then you won't have these issues. And I don't like it that the minute issues like this come out, people are very quick to say how delusional, upset, mad, crazy a sect of BL fans are, when sometimes those sects of BL fans come from a fandom that is actively pushing fan service that has no head or has no tail. You don't know where it starts and where it ends. Now, am I saying that they're justified in now spewing hate? Absolutely not. But I'm saying that every action has a reaction. Now, if you want to like have a majority of people go to bat for you and actually fight for you, you should just have a little bit of the truth out there, that all this is to please the fans. And Aoom is like part Santa, whereby they genuinely do care for one another, they genuinely do love one another. And sometimes like that can blur the lines, and some people are so narrow-minded and so straight that they don't see that this might just not be something either romantically. These people maybe just actually like one another. I'm waiting to see if Awu or talk about it, because this thing is just gaining momentum. It started yesterday. I was hoping to do the video later on in the day, hoping that he will actually put a statement, or she will actually put a statement out. I guess they're not doing it because probably they think it will die down, or they're still waiting to handle it with their management. I think allegedly they're still in Japan and still haven't gotten back into Bangkok, so they will probably do it when they get here. So we will wait to see if statements are put out and what they will actually decide to address. They might decide to say they were just, because they can't say that those pictures were old because they are very recent, and they can't say that they broke up because they were just together a few hours ago. So we are waiting to see how they will spin this. They can't say they just met in Japan, because there are videos of them actually like in the airport en route to Japan. So yeah, I don't know how they're going to spin this. I feel sorry for especially with Nawat. And we know Nawat doesn't play about his money. So that girl is going to get the short end of the stick from now on. And I feel really, really sad for her. And I hope that she actually gets through this unscathed from now on, because obviously with the fans she's never going to get over this. Like, they are going to be digging these pictures until the day she decides to leave the GL industry. And for Aoom, I feel like this is the end of them ever getting lead roles, because again, like, I don't think they're going to, if they ever get lead roles, I don't think it's ever going to be as huge as I expected it to be a year ago, or this year, because I wanted them to get lead roles this year. I don't think it's ever going to be that huge, because BL fans are very revengeful, very spiteful, and they might just not support it because they feel like them or him being in a relationship is not okay, and they feel like it's going to affect how they see the characters, which is absolutely not true, because they have amazing chemistry. Aoom have amazing chemistry. Like, the past 2 to 3 years, whichever projects they have had, like, they have very, very good chemistry between them. And him being in a relationship doesn't affect any of it, because even during the weekend when they were on stage there, you could see that. So it doesn't mean that him being in a relationship does affect how they work together. So yeah, I'm wishing them the best. So if you've gotten to the end of this video, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, turn on the post notification. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video. And let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topic of discussion. Bye.